All right, love, keep me updated. Hello, we're back. Okay, Facebook people, let's see some messages. Can we see some messages? If I don't see messages, I'm going to have to restart everything. I think we're not getting messages from Facebook. Rewind and come again, my selector. Facebook's back. Yes, Josh. Alright, cool. Yeah, I can see. So. Okay, can't have you posting your SoundCloud links. Any more of that, and you get blocked. No spam in here. No spam in the chat. No spam. Not having it. Big up Josh. Okay, Facebook's back. About to get crazy in the chat room. There's a setting where they can't post links. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. Allow the links or you're getting blocked. I mean, I don't want to block you for like promoting your music. Like, I don't want to bring you down, bro. You know, like I don't want to bring you down, bro. But like, just don't post the links. Yes, F Sharp crew, Danny's in the place. We had a good stream going on as well. It's like 130 people. That's why they locked it off. I'm telling you, it was Illuminati. Illuminati, because we had too many viewers and they knew I was going to mention coronavirus and that you should all go and get a mask and shit. They locked me off. How dare they? A sharp is very high. Sophie Ewan, my beautiful missus, says we're here to enjoy. Oh man, favorite plugins. I mean, come on. All of them. A favourite for me right now is this one here, right down in the corner. Spectral delay. Yeah. I think we all agreed that this corona shit's gonna get really fucking weird soon. Yeah, it's got a it's very small. It's a very small, the virus, and it will get in your nose quite easily. But I can talk about it for a while. I could talk about this for a while. So, like, it's gonna be bad. It's probably worth everybody. Maybe like masks do help a little bit. You can get them, and they might help you a little bit. I would say go and get some food, like some extra food and water and supplies. And make sure you observe meticulous hand hygiene. I don't think they're doing that, Josh. But yeah, meticulous hand hygiene. Don't touch your face, and try and stay out of public places. I saw in Bristol there was Greta Thunberg or whatever, was having like a rally in Bristol, and I was like, ugh, facepalm. Like, why would anyone go anywhere with thousands of people right now? You should always wash your hands after you pee, Matthew. So Parity Bit says, would you please go over how you treat your sub to make it stand up in the mix? I would say, what type of masks? You want to get an N95 or a P3? P3 or N95 will be okay. But really, you want to get one with a good seal around your face, like a rubber one. So that not just like a paper thing, because otherwise it's going to get all around the outsides. So you need to get a good seal around your face. And when you take it off, don't touch it with your hands because you're breathing all the things into the ting. So just, take it off and then clean it with either like bleach or like rubbing alcohol. Make sure you clean off all the, if it does get peak, I mean, it's looking like it's going to get peak. So might be worth looking after yourselves. I don't want to be that guy to like bring you all down. We're making a tune here, but a little bit of preparation. You're going to get an NBC respirator. It's not a bad idea. I follow this guy on YouTube and he's got all the advice on which ones to get. And I was kind of thinking I might get myself like catch it, bin it, kill it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know about carrying hand sanitizer though, because that stuff's not strong enough. If it's 50% alcohol, it's not going to do the job. Day 53 since the pandemic. TC's still making tunes live. Virus updates. Get me. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the sub issue. Triangle waves are interesting. Sometimes, depending on I would say a little bit of overdrive or something like that can really help a sub. And maybe play it on your phone. So if you when you finish the tune, play the tune on your phone, and then you can hear whether you can hear the sub on the phone, because a lot of times you can. And sometimes it's about the other sounds kind of being affected by the sub. So sometimes maybe putting the sub with some other sounds on a bus can do the trick, or just the way that you're treating your master bus. So a bit of clipping and gain staging, and really you'll know when it's right. Do you know what I mean? Because you'll be like, this really feels like it's gelling together. So that would be my advice on sub. And sine waves, really clean ones, but maybe from hardware synths, not from plugins, because plugins tend to all sound the same. So I got some subs that I've recorded. So I record a sub off a synthesizer that I own, and I'll record it onto a tape player, and then have it as clean as possible, and then record that tape sub into a sampler in my DAW, and then use that as the sub. So you've got all that it's weird. Sometimes you can't explain why something sounds really good, and it just kind of is what it is. So Luke Martin says, triangle waves have a decent harmonic response across all frequencies, so that it can push through no matter what speakers you have, but without being too complex a waveform. That's true, but it is also a very kind of digital kind of thing. Whereas if you use a sine and then just squash it with some saturation, you're going to get the similar effect, but more kind of a curvy waves. So yeah. But that's some geek talk. You know what? I don't really listen to my car tunes in the car very much. I'm just going to be chatting, innit? I'm not going to have time to do any tune tonight. I used to listen to tunes in the car sometimes. I used to burn them to CD sometimes and take them out in the car. This is going fast now. Simon says sidechain prefers Ableton compressor. I don't really use sidechains. If I was going to do a sidechain, I would probably use like an LFO plugin to do the sidechain. What's on the drum bus? There isn't a drum bus on this tune. So, do I? Sophie says I'm a liar. She would know. She's my girlfriend and she's much smarter than I am. So she knows a lot of things that I don't know. When was the last time I checked a tune in the car? Not for a while. I think I remember the last time when I was doing that last album, I think. Matthew says, so you're saying lay it out a little bit and not have it so compressed. I can't remember what you were talking about before. Sorry. Oh yeah, I do make you play my songs, it's true. Yes, Sophie, I do. No, Matthew, it's all good. Listen, stay on the path. Stay on the path. Learn the production. It's awesome. It's so geeky. I'm on a different path at the moment. I'm trying to learn how to code. And that's like... Because I use all these tools all the time, like plugins and stuff. And I'm seeing how they're made. And it's like, this is way more complicated than anything I've ever done in my life. Yeah, this is live. Mitus, what are you saying, bro? Yeah, I'm trying to learn C++. So I've done a bit of coding, a bit of C++. I'm trying to learn how to make plugins, basically. So I'm using like a framework and stuff. You know what? I've done stuff in Max. I made a plugin. I think it's on my website. I think you can get it. But I made a plugin for this. It's a high pass plugin. It's super cool. And I've been trying to get a plugin developer to work with me making like a proper version. No, I used to program a lot of scripting on like stuff, and I've done a bit of coding in my past. C++ is awesome. I've looked at a lot of code as well, and like now that I'm learning about it, I'm like, wow, this is sick. Let me just find this Max for Live device that I designed. I think it's SGP. Oh, where is it? I should have it in my like... Oh, here we go. It'll be in here. It's not that one. Sorry about this. I'll put the tune back on. There it is. Yeah, Fresh is coding too, man. Oh, yeah. So you're into like... DEF CON and ShmooCon and that kind of stuff. What are you saying, Chad? Chaz says, big up for the streaming, TC. My mind is blown from your Maid of Vale session. Big up, brother. I don't even remember that. So I designed this plugin here. Is the super good high pass, and it's modeled on the high pass on the ESI 4000 samplers. So it's like the Z plane filters. So I'll play it over the master bus. So good, but I want a plugin that I can sell. I know how to do it, but I just need someone to code it for me. So I made that. That was my little... Yeah, I got a lot of hardware. I'm actually putting a lot of it on eBay right now. Yeah, I managed to emulate it, yeah. Where's it gone? Where's my Max for Live? And I'll show you it. Oh, it crashed. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, God. So, yeah. I made that as ugly as it is. And now it won't go away. Brilliant. So, yeah. Big up, Alex. I think you can get that. I think you can download that somewhere on my website or on my Gumroad. But yeah, I know exactly how like it needs to sound, and I also have like captures of all the FFTs, so like in each state, running like sine sweeps through it, so that I know the shapes that it needs to be at every stage of the filter frequency. But I just need somebody who's like a coding genius to help me put it together. And maybe it might be someone who's watching the stream right now, who's a super geeky dude or gal. Oh man, that is sick. That's like intro business. Just dude. My missus wouldn't let me do that. And I totally understand why. But you have to be equal opportunities in this world. Email only. Email only. So, Matthew says, I feel you can still get the sounds you want with what's out there. No, it's true, you can. But what I really want is like a plugin that just does it. Do you know what I mean? That would be awesome. I could quite easily like get a plugin to do what I want. Synth Edit. Can you make plugins in Synth Edit? Because I saw that guy made that plugin in Synth Edit. Right. PC only, that's not going to help me. Genesis Pro, yeah, is that one for Mac? How much RAM does my computer have? Let's have a look. Not much. 16 gigabytes. Is that a lot? Yeah, you remember the flute? I don't feel like I do need more because I'd never ever hit the wall. And I'm always really careful about what plugins I'm using. So like, I only use like, had a hair on my face. Yeah, maybe I do need some more. Sophie, can you buy me some more RAM, please? I think we need some cymbals in here. I'm gonna go ghost mode. Whoa. Do you reckon it's gonna coronavirus that's it? Yeah, clangy rides, you know. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm so full. I ate so much pasta bake. Yeah, so I did get Easy Ed, what are you saying? smoking big doinks in Amish. It's Ableton, rude boy. Oh yeah, I need to fix Sophie's computer. That needs to happen. What is it you want to play, Soph? The Sims? Does it need to be dun, 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 dun. Oh! Oh my god, the rain just like smashing down in here. Some weird hail rain business going on. Sophie out here struggling. Try Juice. I was looking at Juice. Bommy and Clyde. I've been looking at Juice. There's some really good tutorials for that. Justin says, "ITC, my laptop survived a drop off the stage in the red room." It's you. Oh my god, your laptop survived. Sophie, do you remember that? Bruv, when your laptop fell off the stage, oh my god, I was like, no, bruv, save the motherfucking laptop. Oh, that was not cool, bruv. Yeah, the ride's making everything better. Simon says, fix Sophie's computer, upgrading your own computer while putting your own stuff onto hers. Yeah. Brad, if you hit me up, I might be able to help you out for production lessons, but like, I don't come cheap because my daily rate is expensive. Do you know what I mean? Just send me a DM on Instagram at TCDNB. Instagram at TCDNB. Send me a DM on there and we can talk about prices and stuff and work it out. Man, that is a nice hat. I found some really cool stereo widening stuff the other day as well. How good is that? Everyone be nice. Come on, be nice. We'll have am I frozen for everybody? Somebody tell me if it's frozen for everybody or just Simon. Simon says that it's frozen. Sorry. You know what, bruv? I'm not going to tell you what Waves plugin that is. You're going to have to find it yourself because I went through them about 1,000 times. It's very cool, though. Or you can just read it down here. I could highly recommend getting standard clip. It's one of my favorites. Let's just see about changing the pitch of that on the second iteration. To these chat comments. Hold on a second. Bommy and Clyde says, I like how little plugins you've been using in this tune, checking the standard. Yeah, I don't use many plugins, man. I don't think you need to use much. I think it's about keeping going and adding good stuff instead of like... What do you mean, where's the drum and bass, Simon? This is drum and bass. Simon says, it needs more cowbell. Ed says, I want to know how you got the inspiration to make Love and Happiness. I don't know, I don't know where the tunes come from. They come from the universe. V-Clip is also really cool. I like V-Clip too. I use that a lot. But the thing I found with V-Clip is it isn't as good as standard clip. And there's a couple of other clipping things as well that are really good. But yeah, that's a really good shout, N1H1. That's a, V-Clip's banging. Bombing Clyde says, have you ever tried using a tablet, an Astropad, and stylus to design sounds? I've tried everything. And I don't like touch screens. That's why I got buttons. Yeah, I've still got an Emu. Dave says, have you still got an Emu? I still got it, but it's rare that I'll plug it in. Because it's just long, man. Like, the things you can do in Ableton will take you, like, 6 weeks to do on an Emu and, like, hardware. It's just long. Matthew, I don't use that anymore. I just sold it actually on eBay. It was a Denon S something 1000S, but I don't play on Serato anymore. I moved over to the USB sticks about a year ago, maybe a bit more. Necron says it's weird because thoughts are electrical signals and electrons can be quantum entangled, so you could have electrons in your head shared by the stars. It's true, man. That's where the music comes from. It's vibrations. Jonathan says you should totally make a da 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 blah blah boom. I agree. Josh says, my guy Simon, big up Rude Boy. Dave Hart says, long, I know, tell me about it. So long. It's long. Yeah. We used to do like a tune would take a lot of time. Yeah, the Lemon D string, don't shut the front door. Look, okay, so you know when you get samples and they're not on the beat, What sample company sells you samples that aren't bang on? It's so annoying. And then I have to go in and do this every time. You don't get that when you buy my sample packs on tcdnb.com. Ah, awesome. Are you going to get it, bruv? You can go to tcdnb.com. Brad says the FM8 pack sounds really good on your shop. Go buy it, bruv. You can help support me through this coronavirus. Yeah, shall I just release this tune just for you guys? Since you helped me make it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Look, I've even got the massive pack like ready to drop with the website and like all of the like. I got 1,000 presets for massive that I did last year over the course of a whole year. And I just can't let them go because they're just so good. Brad says, yeah, all the 420 stuff is just because. Yeah, it's 420, bro. 420, bro. Do you know what I mean? $420, bro. But it's not 420 in here. Because I don't smoke the weed. I wouldn't be live streaming if I was smoking weed. I'd be sat at home worrying about corona. Like, oh no, YouTube. I'd be on YouTube watching Dr. John Campbell tell me how bad it is. Alright, somebody said cowbell. Who said cowbell? Because that needs to happen too. Let's find some cowbell. No, sorry man, it's for FM8, which is another native instrument synth. But it's still good. It's still a bunch of good sounds. I'm just finding a cowbell. I don't smoke the reefer. I don't smoke the reefer anymore. Doesn't agree with me. It robs me of my ambition and my motivation, and I don't like it, man. It's cool if you're just making sounds for like a year. Not that I was smoking then, but if you just want to sit in front of a computer and do like, you know, make sounds, but it's about to get maximum clangy in here. Skipper MC says, what about water kettle sound in your studio? That's just the rain on the roof, bruv. TC, do you realise you have a similar intro like Pendulum? I got another thing like Pendulum. Hold on, check this out.
Welcome to the sonic destruction of the end of the world. I am TC, and I bring you drum and bass.
Did you hear that? I'm not Pendulum. I wish I was Pendulum. Don't say that, bruv. Tano says you need to get soundproof on my ceiling. I work in a conservatory. Let's not talk about soundproofing the roof. I love you, Sophie. Right, I need some reverb, some close reverb. Let's try this convolution reverb again. I love you, Sophie. I'm sorry. I don't know, like, yeah. What do Americans call? Yes, you tried to do that thing for me. I love you, sweetheart. What do Americans call conservatories? Somebody tell me. Yeah. Heist has got a good setup where he is, man. Could somebody tell me how many people are watching on Periscope? Because it doesn't tell me here. Right, we've got real places. What do I want? Like a small place. A stairwell. That sounds good. Oh. Periscope's dead out. 5 on Periscope. That's 5 people. Big up the Periscope massive. It's 5 other drum and bass producers going, I should be live streaming right now. Sunroom. Okay, is that what they call it? Nice one, Gusto. Boo. I'm gonna have to stop the live stream soon because my dog is farting a lot, as Sophie says, and he needs to go for a nice long walk. Big up Andy Gardner. TC Live is awesome. Big up for this. You are very welcome, brother. We'll have another listen through and then I'm gonna go because I gotta take the dog for a poo. I love my dog. If you get a chance, go to my website, tcdnb.com/shop and buy a sample pack or a patch pack. That would be really cool. If you want to help support me as an artist, I really appreciate it. You want me to keep live streaming and not have to go get a job at Tesco's. You know what I mean? Nice one, Brad. Brad Method says, genuinely learned quite a lot from watching this. You know what I want? You know what I really want? Is I want this to be a community. I want to give you information, and then I want you guys to give me information. Like, that's what it's all about, because I know you guys know about plugins that I don't know about, and I want to tell you about my secret weapons, and we can all come together and make good music together. Do you know what I mean? I don't want this to be a place where it's like, I'm not going to show you everything that I do. I'm happy to just show you everything, but it's got to be a two-way street. If you guys have got a secret weapon, you need to share it with the community, man, because everyone needs to know all the secret weapons, and we can all raise our games. It's not just me, you know? If you could, yeah, it's all good. Like, there's no pressure to buy anything. I'm not telling you got to buy anything. Skipper MC says, I can watch this all night. Need to cut it off. Big up, brother. Take it easy, yeah? Andy Gardner says, yeah, I bet. Checking it today. Gonna buy some Stoner. Yeah, mate. Get the Stoner Value presets. Get me. I can stream my drum process. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, it's a babyface interface. It's amazing. The best interface. This is going too fast. Community. Yeah, you got to make tunes to be in the scene, bruv. Josh says that coronavirus is his secret weapon. The standard synth in Fruity. Oh, I don't have Fruity Loops, so I can't do that. Audio Sugar. Interesting. I need to try that. I have to check that. I'm going to write that one down. Give me 1 second. Is that a plugin? Yeah, what I want to do as well is get you guys to send me some tunes to an email address, and then I'll go through them and we can listen to them all together and we can all comment on them and be like, whoa, that's amazing. You know what I mean? And then maybe if some of the really good tunes come through, I could put them out on my label or whatever. So, you know, community business. We can all come up. We can all come through. I need to know your secret weapons. Vocal Synth 2. That also, check that. Matthew says, always been a supporter of yours. Definitely love the tunes you made over the last 20 years. Big up, bro. Yeah, wicked. Send me the tune. I'll listen to it. Yeah, Phase Plant. We've had the Phase Plant discussion, and I wasn't massively into Phase Plant. But would you guys be into just making presets? Because I could quite happily just sit down and make presets. Yeah, Sophie is the moderator in here. If anyone fucking says anything out of turn, Sophie's going to get me to block you. I'm going to get Sophie set up on the laptop with this chat app, and she can moderate. I'd like to do another mix of me and my friends, to be honest. We could do that. We can do a breakdown of me and my friends. manipulator plugin, and I am Pusher, yeah? You can DM the tune on Facebook, bro. On my music page. Did I give that away for free? I'm going to do another mix of it because I was never happy with that one. So we'll do another mix of me and my friends. Me and my streaming friends. We'll change the name. And we'll make it happen. Right, I'm going to take my dog for a walk. Thank you all for joining in. I appreciate every one of you who bought the packs today. Special shout out to anyone who went to my website and bought a sample pack or a patch pack, because it helps to support me and Sophie, and it keeps Rex eating food and just helps us get by. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate every single one of you for joining in. And I hope to see you all very soon. I'm going to be streaming daily, I think. It seems like I've been doing it for a while, and it doesn't seem too stressful. So I'm happy to just jump on here and make tunes every day. It's what I would be doing anyway. Can somebody do a link to the site? You can see it there, or I'll put it in the chat. Jump on there. You can buy, there's loads of stuff on there. Loads of patches. Go to shop on there. I appreciate it very much. It'd be really cool. So let's make a community. Let's make it happen. And I'm going to jump off. See ya. Peace. Nice one. Get your shouts in now. Get your shouts in now before I go. Everyone get your shouts in. Say your goodbyes. Nice one, Matthew. Nice one, Andy. Nah, David, I'm enjoying it. It's really good. So, yeah, David says, thanks for spending the time to do this. It's cool. No one's doing it, and I'm down for doing it because whatever, innit? It's cool. Big up to Gusto Beats. Big up Tanto. Big up Liquid Lou. Big up Andy. Big up Parity Bit. Yo, Parity, you need to hit me a message, bruv. If you're into coding, I need to talk to you about coding, bruv. We need to talk about code because I need to learn, and I need some people around me that can teach me some bits and bobs. So hit me a message, bro. Big up to Jonathan. Respect to you too, bro. Big up Joe. Big up Tom Attridge. Hold tight. Nice one, Brad. Nice one, Critical State. Big up Sam. Yeah, Andy, hit me a message too, bruv. On probably like a DM on Instagram at TCDNB. Safe. I do remember talking about flying, yes. Your dad was a pilot, right? That was interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to cut the stream off. Safe, guys. Take it easy. Peace.